y'all? It's your girl Summertime Fine.
It's your boy Chicago Rips.
And we back with the record pool. So, y'all, we definitely be having some topics, you know what I'm saying? So, run this down for us.
Yeah, well, let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, it's a sad situation. R.I.P. to Takeoff, you know what I'm saying, one of the members of the Migos, you know, legendary group. So apparently, you know what I'm saying, he was in Houston, Texas, at a bowling alley. I forgot the name of it. And, you know, it was an altercation. And, you know, he was shot and killed, you know what I'm saying, due to gun violence. And it's just like, man, you know, it's a constant thing with a lot of rappers, especially, you know, these days. They're just dying at a rapid rate due to violence. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what you think about? I mean, I see people online, you know what I'm saying, they got their own speculation on how it happened, or, you know, they trying to break down. I don't know, what you think about that? You know, just artists they just dropping like flies at this point.
I mean, it's, you know, and my heart goes out to his family, his friends, and all of that, you know, especially his close loved ones, and, you know, fans as well. But, you know, I just feel as though you have to, first of all, you have to be careful on your surroundings and where you choose to go. You know, that's always important. My daddy always used to tell me, you know, be watchful and prayerful, you know what I'm saying? Especially because you just never know. I mean, a lot of these things that happen to a lot of people these days, not saying that that's his case, you know, a lot of people being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or just, you know, those type of things that happen. You know, my daddy always told me, you know, just watch. And, you know, that's something that you have to make sure that you do, especially these, you know, you just never know who's around you, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just feel like for that situation alone, you never know what could have, should have, could have, would have, things, you know, hopefully, well, of course we hope they would have ended differently, but, you know, it's no way to undo the past, but it's just, you know, that's always to, hey, tighten up, you know what I'm saying? If anything, let that be a lesson to you, like, hey, you know, you need to watch what's going on around you, you know, I mean, because they was like playing the dice game, whatever, you know, clearly your focus is being somewhere else, and that's a dangerous thing, because it's like, you know, you got all these people that's behind you or around you, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, you need to be careful, you just never know, and then especially if you see things getting out of hand, you know, things could go up from there. You know, you should know when to, you know, disperse from the jam.
Right.
Just, you know, it's life, and it's just unfortunate for the most part. And I wish, you know, things would have ended differently.
Yeah, and I want to play a little something, not the whole thing, but just a little something Gilly the Kid had to say about the situation.
Why every time something happened to a rapper or athlete or entertainer or anybody of color, the first thing you do is pull your phones out and start recording and post that shit on the internet, man? You just clowns for that shit, man. Y'all just clowns for that shit, man. The last image I want to see is they peoples laying on the ground bleeding out, man. You having mamas, kids, grandmamas, uncles, aunties. That's some dumb shit, man. But the first thing you just do is pull your phone out. Ooh, look at such and such. Man, that shit ain't cool, man. For real, man. That just lost his life, and you is trying to get likes. Tell me how that shit add up, man.
Yeah, nah, it's not cool, because, you know, and one thing I definitely agree with him. I mean, I'm not, because I ain't no doctor. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the healthcare field and stuff like that, but I ain't no doctor. I don't know, you know, he could have been dead on arrival. He could have been dead, you know what I'm saying? The first bullet could have hit, you know, instantaneously and, you know, took him out right then and there, so he could have already been gone. You know, it's really no telling. But the fact of the matter is, didn't nobody really, and from what I saw, try to help like that. And I feel like y'all get more and more sick these days, and it goes hand in hand, because it does help the situation in a way later on down the line. But that is one thing. Don't nobody want to see. You know how I be telling you, like, you know, just treat. I just want to be treated fair, or just, you know what I'm saying, do me how you would do somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is just that simple. Because if this was your loved one, would you want to find out the way they passed, or look at that, or find that on the internet? You get what I'm saying? Because once it hit the internet, it's over with. Like, it's surfacing and it's not going away. You know what I'm saying? You could look at stuff from way back in the day that's pulled up before the internet even came around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once it hit the internet, it's over. So it's like, he had listen.
Yeah. Shout out to Gilly the Kid.
Yeah.
He showed us love too.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Shout out to him.
But that's just something that's common sense. I mean, would you want to see your cousin or your, you know what I'm saying, whoever you done lost in your family, if that was that last image you had to obtain from them, the last couple breaths?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just have some type of consideration, and it's just, all this recording and stuff like that ain't damn one of y'all. I could see if you was recording and put the phone to the side and trying to pump on his chest or trying to do something, but apply pressure, you know what I'm saying, to the wound or something. That, to me, I would have had way more respect for that. But just to stand there, record or whatever, and I get it, it's a scary situation because you really don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't never been through that.
Right.
But it's just like, still, I mean, common sense should tell you, but like they say, common sense ain't always common. Things like that, whatever. It's just like you would think you would just try to do something in a way, just try to help it the best way you could. I don't know, like, what did y'all want to get involved? I kind of want to know, like, the people thought process that was right there in that moment, because it's like, essentially, y'all are the ones to blame, because I feel like, like they tell you, you don't have to be the one to commit the murder, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of the murder. You know what I'm saying? If you took any action as far as being a driver or being, you an accessory. So it's like, in a way, in my opinion, I feel like, y'all watching this man lose his life or die. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know if he was dead right then and there or whatever. First bullet could have hit and it went over with. But the fact of the matter is, I'd rather you try to save me than not try at all. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, now it was a game of, they tried to help me, you know what I'm saying? And it just didn't work out. Or they tried to help him, and it was nothing that could be done. Versus, not trying at all. Because they say the only thing you can feel from is a try. Mm-hmm. But that wasn't even the case. Y'all ain't even try. Y'all just took out y'all phones and started recording. Which is why I can understand, where his frustration come in at. Because this ain't the first incident where, anybody's been shot. And, the people are just recording. It's like, y'all don't think to scream for help or something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, well, I'm going to play devil's advocate, but I will agree, you know what I'm saying, we should be trying to help, you know what I'm saying, but you also got to think, too, it's bullets flying, we don't know, they don't know what's going on, but if you can stand
that much.
If you can stand there,
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I will say this, right? Sometimes recording, it's kind of like catching it on camera.
Right.
That's how a lot of these people getting caught. That's how they solving a lot of these crimes. So, in a sense, I don't know. It might be kind of good that people doing that. I mean, that's how people.
What I was saying. I didn't disagree.
Just like, look, hold on. Just like how we somewhat know a little bit of what's going on, or a lot of bit of other, situations where, people were, where their lives were taken. We wasn't there. The only reason we saw it or know is because it was recorded. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at the flip side, like, don't nobody want to see a dead body. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool, especially if that's your cousin, uncle, brother, son. That's right. But as far as just recording what's going on, that actually might help.
But I'm not against.
You know what I'm saying? Seeing what you figure out what's going on with a couple videos and put pieces together, because that's exactly what they're doing.
And let me say this, I'm not fully against the recording thing. That's why I said what I said, because you know what I'm saying, if you were trying to help somebody, it's nothing for you to press record on your phone. Like, first of all, most people got iPhones, whatever. Your camera button right on the front. Like, you know what I'm saying? You unlocking your phone or whatever. Like, my phone just unlocked automatically or whatever. I was barely even looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing for you to unlock that, hit the record button, and you know what I'm saying, throw it to the side and try to pump on his chest or try to apply pressure or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You still got voice recognition and all that stuff, whatever. So it would still been something that would have been still recorded or whatever. Or you could have, you know, had somebody record it for you. And I don't know. I just feel like it should have been more so of a team effort of trying to help him versus then nobody doing nothing. Because I mean, even to me, like the same thing with FBG Duck, whatever. Like at first, that man wasn't dead on arrival, bro. That man did not, you know what I'm saying, at that scene or whatever, he was still moving.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
you know, it was nothing to apply pressure.
But what if they don't know that? What if people,
what do you mean?
It's easy to say that when you're not in a situation because somebody shot 5-6 times and they squirming around.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm
what can you do? Like,
what
if
you
you
mean?
don't, everybody don't know what to do in that moment.
But I mean, this was bullets flying, so 5-6 times, whatever. Who knows? It could have only hit him once or twice, and you could survive. You could survive from multiple gunshots.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not like describing the situation exactly, but I'm saying if somebody's hit a few times or even one time, how does somebody know what to do? They just gonna run and touch them and hold. Like, how does somebody? Somebody might.
A lot of
some people might be in
shock.
shock. They might be in shock. They might just be like, wow, this situation is crazy.
I get that, but you not in that much shock because you could pull out your phone and record. That's the only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, because okay, for instance, you know what I'm saying, for y'all don't know whatever, I lost my daddy this year. So when I was in a state of shock, you know what I'm saying, and it was sudden, you know what I'm saying, don't get me wrong, but see, that's the thing. I'm in a state of shock. I'm not thinking about my phone. The last thing I'm thinking about, first of all, I thank God every day, you know, for me even being able to just get the strength to get to the hospital. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, when you in a state of shock, you're not thinking about a cell phone. And that's why I say, you know, I don't think that kind of works.
Well, their phones be already out. You got to think, this is Quavo, Takeoff. They're already recording, and so when the incident happens, they're still recording. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And I get, now that's cool.
Yeah.
But you can't play it in a state of shock, and then it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we're just in a state of shock, whatever. Let me record, because essentially what a lot of people did do, because they was there for a good little minute. From what the things have said, they wasn't there. They didn't just get there or nothing like that. They was there for a good little while. So, you know what I'm saying? After you done got your phone out a couple times or whatever, and you see, you know, you done record about who was there and all that stuff, whatever. It's kind of like, you know, all right, now, you know, I'm kind of done with this, whatever. I don't need to record no more. But
so you feel like they should just stop the recording that up.
No, I'm saying if you're gonna record, that's cool. I'm not against that, because it does help in the long run. But my thing is that for what Gilly the Kid was saying, y'all recording and y'all not doing nothing though.
Yeah.
Y'all essentially just like waiting on this man to pass. You get what I'm saying? You record.
I got you.
It's like somebody knock over a bottle of water off the couch, right? And the water bottle sitting up here and the water just flowing. And I'm just gonna record it. I ain't picking the water up or nothing. So now the whole floor wet, cords wet, all, you know what I'm saying? So now you just really just made a big mess, whatever, versus then just actually taking that, you know, hurrying up and getting it up. You get what I'm saying? So this man could have essentially still had his life, and you know what I'm saying, it had somebody would have, you know, put their phone down, or essentially, you know what I'm saying, recorded it or whatever and just did whatever and moved that to the side and actually thought about like, hey, this somebody's life. Let me try to help.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like morally right things. That's the problem with society anyway. They morally wrong. They're, like, society is jacked up as a whole. Yeah. And especially to be even sitting around. And then that's cool. You said bullets flying and all that stuff. Yeah. My thing is this. I've been in a position where I've been in an actual shootout. Okay, so me being in a state of shock and all that. First of all, when I was in a state of shock, somebody actually had to physically grab me and told me to come on. Let's get that clear. That's a state of shock, because I'm just standing there. Because first of all, I ain't never heard no gunshots, so I never knew like how that even sounded. And people running or whatever, I ain't even getting it. You know, I'm still trying to do what I'm doing or whatever on the ground type thing. People actually had to physically grab. So state of shock. totally different. You get what I'm saying? And you know, that was my thing, whatever. Like, when I found out what was really going on or whatever, I actually went into a state of shock like that. Like, I'm literally in life or death right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting in life or death right now. So, it was real life scary, you know what I'm saying? Scary moment to be in. But to do what they doing is just, you know what I'm saying? And that's different. Like, you know, then to sit around here and, oh, what's going on? Let me pull out my phone and record everything. Bro, you ain't thinking about the bigger picture.
I guess I agree. I agree. Yeah, I agree with Gilly the Kid, but I also, like I said, I also agree with. I mean, look, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I don't even think we would have known or won that case with George Floyd, right? We only know. I believe we only know that the cop killed him with his knee on his neck because it was recorded.
And I agree.
So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of situations wouldn't.
But just how you said that just right now, think about this though. If all them people, you know, I don't know how many people were, but it looked like from what I can remember. I'm not looking at the video right now. From what I can remember, it looked like it was enough people. Had enough of those people would have moved or bombarded that officer saying he said he can't breathe or whatever. I mean, of course we talking about an officer and all of that. I get it fully, but I'm just saying, had they would have been bothered, that man probably would have still been alive. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's just so thirsty for.
He would have been alive, but somebody else would have been dead.
I mean, but you talking about multiple of those people now.
Nope. Listen.
Who you gonna aim at?
They're gonna aim at the crowd.
But of course. But I'm just saying. Either way it go.
There are videos like that. That's why I agree. So I wouldn't really. I mean, I don't. I no. You know what? Actually, I do see what you're saying, but it's like I wouldn't suggest. I mean.
I wouldn't suggest it either, but
right.
You talking about two different situations as well, though.
No, but what I'm saying, we just talking about like the phone. The phone can help, and it can, you know what I'm saying, I guess make a situation bad or
but that's
tasteless.
Another thing.
But it can also help though.
Yeah,
like I said, a lot of these movements, George Floyd, you know, I don't want to get nobody's name wrong, but there's multiple videos that we've seen where, you know, cops are abusing male and females or killing them, or, you know, just not even just police, just anybody. We only know this stuff, and we only able to create these movements and try to stop the violence because we seen it on the camera. It wouldn't be, like I said, that's the best. Wouldn't be the George Floyd thing. It wouldn't be the Black Lives Matter movement starting if we didn't see that.
But that's another thing though. I mean, you know, at that time, whatever, that girl who did record that George Floyd, whatever, it was nothing that she could do. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about, first of all, these are men. You know what I'm saying? This is and then on top of that, you talking about men of the law and officers who could definitely just knock her down in a heartbeat. You get what I'm saying? But that's why I said the situation.
If they didn't record it, though, what I'm saying is this wouldn't be a worldwide thing. It would have just been somebody trying to tackle the cops shooting unarmed people, and then it just would have been like, oh, this what, you know, we would have been seeing on the news, 4 or 5 people dead, blah, blah.
Right.
We wouldn't even know, dang, what happened.
No, and I agree with you, whatever.
Saying?
But like I said, it's two different situational bases, because the thing about, and that's what Gilly the Kid was saying. Yeah, a lot of these, they're doing it for likes and stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
So, you know, it's not saying like in the instance of George Floyd or whatever, that was really all she could do. You get what I'm saying? So that's what she did. But it's not like saying in this situation, whatever, dude on the ground bleeding out and ain't nobody doing that.
I don't think there's nothing you could do.
It actually, blood starts from somewhere. And if you would have, you know what I'm saying, if somebody would have at least applied pressure, like when they first saw him down or something, take off a shirt or something, or even if you took a doggone shoe and applied pressure, it's pressure. You get what I'm saying? And you could have used his own shirt if you ain't feel comfortable using, you know what I'm saying, somebody else's shirt or whatever.
But who's really doing that?
But that's what I'm saying. Society is so wrong, and morally, that's wrong. Like, you should have been trying to help if you gonna help. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like it could go both ways. It really could. I mean, because
I would say,
I just felt like you and that all them people that was there did not do not one thing, and that's where I'm sitting around here. That's where I'm like, y'all bogus. You get what I'm saying? Like, one of y'all could have did something, bro. One, I mean, nan one of y'all. So everybody just watching like y'all at a movie theater. That's where my frustration. That's why I understand.
We really don't know if somebody did something.
From the
videos, from the little clips that we got, we don't. I mean, it looks like.
In the way the blood was on the ground, it looked like it was just poured out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because usually, if you was around,
look with the PNB Rock, how was they gonna help him?
I mean, I don't know, because like I said, it all depends. But the fact of the matter is that y'all rather record this stuff, whatever, than to sit around here and be morally and politically correct and try to actually help. Because the PNB Rock situation, whatever, you know what I'm saying, somebody could have did something. That's how I feel that in every situation. You know what I'm saying? Just like, unless the police is holding y'all back and telling y'all, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like it's situational based.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Because if I'm dealing with any type of police or anything like that, I want somebody to record something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If this go left, I just want somebody to know what happened.
Right. You know what? And that's another thing. Whatever. If the ambulance is already like, you know what I'm saying? Now, don't be in the way of the ambulance trying to come, whatever. No, I'm a blind person. This one, I'm trying to help. Like, no, they're there to help. You know, you got to know when to move. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just saying, if you in your right mind enough to record, you in your right mind enough. At least if you gonna record, just make sure it ain't nothing that can be done.
Because like Gilly the Kid said, which he's right, you know, this person's family don't want to see their son like that on the internet. That's right, and I agree. But them videos might be giving some type of peace of mind, knowing what happened. I mean, just think like we got that phone call, like you know, my son or my brother or my cousin, he just dead. What happened? And you know what I'm saying? The fact that you can look on the internet and see what went down, I know it's like, you know, who want to see that, but it's like some people be like, what happened? I just want to know what happened.
No, that's
and not all the time. The police ain't all the time doing their job. They don't know what happened. They wasn't there, and then they can't even tell you every detail in the investigation until it's over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm kind of like 50-50 with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, you know, because I mean, in my opinion, whatever, the way they was bagged up, it looked like somebody did tell them to bag up. So police may have just
people was bagged
or
up.
whatever.
Well, it was a bowling alley. Right, so and I think it was a big facility too. It was a boat, so police were there. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. I feel like it definitely is a situational based matter. But if you can't help, you know, if somebody's life at stake or whatever, you know, why not help? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But and that's what I'm saying. Even if you still wanted to go ahead and you had to record, that's all I'm saying. Like, record and put that to the side and still try to help this man.
Yeah. Now what about, like, some people were saying they was too rich to even be there. You know what I'm saying? You got I don't want to misquote them, so I'm going to just try to paraphrase what DJ Academics was saying, but it's like basically along the lines of, you know what I'm saying? Because people were saying, like, it's rap. Rappers are dying, this rap music, and DJ Academics was saying, like, it's not because it's rap. It's rappers, millionaires want to go into these hood environments and things happen. And I mean, places they don't need to really be anyway.
I'm gonna say this.
What you think about that? Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We talking about the Migos. They legendary.
Right.
Millions of dollars. Why you at a dice game?
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not saying you shouldn't be. I ain't saying that you should be. I'm just saying, and I'm pretty sure people would love to see stuff like that. Oh, this the Migos. This Quavo and Takeoff. Wow. But I'm like, it's a dice game, and you a legendary.
See, no, it's nothing wrong. Like you said, it's nothing wrong with going to stuff like that.
Yeah.
And see, it's nothing wrong with helping the homeless. It's nothing wrong with being in a dangerous area. But you have to remember what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You can't be oblivious and having these people, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, go out there. You know what I'm saying? Show them, like, show these kids, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Give out stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that. But you gotta remember, your safety is still number one.
You just gotta know who you are.
Why isn't no security with you? Yeah, it's cool. The security would have went with you to the dice game. You get what I'm saying? And right, they got 100. I'm pretty sure y'all ain't going in there with $2 t-shirts. you know what I'm saying, in $20 pants, you know what I'm saying, we already know, like, your shirt already probably costs, what, 2 bands off back. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody was to rob you or anything, you know, you just got to remember where you going and where you at. You get what I'm saying? Because if you wanted to gamble, first of all, it's 3 of y'all anyway. Y'all could have gambled amongst yourself. Let's just get that out of the way.
It was a few of them.
I'm saying it's at least 3 of them. If we talking about just strictly the Migos, you get what I'm saying? So it's enough people just to if we wanted to just shoot dice that bad, you get what I'm saying? It's just enough people. That's enough right there. You know what I'm saying? We got each other. We don't need nobody else. You know, I done seen people shoot dice with 2 people. You get what I'm saying? You don't need a whole lot of people for that. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you do stuff like that, you got to remember who you are, what you are, and what you're doing, and how to move. And that's the thing. A lot of people don't want to say, "Oh no, it's whatever." And then see, then you get whatever, and then you want people to feel bad, and then go through this whole little rant and stuff like that. You ain't thinking about what you doing to other people and your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people that's in Chicago that don't be outside. Like, that's just strictly, they just don't be outside. Like, literally, they stay not too far from, you know, places that I know about, and they just do not go outside like that unless they are getting booked or unless they're getting paid. And then even still, when they're outside, they move accordingly, and then when they go to their car, they're moving accordingly.
Yeah,
and then they're gone.
I just feel like, you know, if you do stuff like that, knowing who you are, you know what I'm saying. I ain't never been rich and famous, so I don't know what it's like. But I'm pretty sure, you know, they probably don't want to be put up all day. You know, sometimes they would just want to be outside and touch the people, which is fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, which is fine. It's just I feel like you do got to move right. You know, what I'm saying?
And that's all I'm saying.
Can't be with people that, you know. I feel like some people be like, "Oh, they cool. I know they got me." But I think you should just always have your own. I know he got me. You know, regardless of who I'm with, say they cool with me. I know this person got it, gonna help me down. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So, yeah. So RIP to Takeoff. I'm still in healing energy to everybody, you know. Quavo. That was Quavo's nephew, and that was Offset's cousin.
Yeah, because I knew this was all related.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, RIP to them, man.
Yeah, definitely. Rest in peace. You know, definitely our heart goes out, man, for sure. But you know, that's pretty much it for the day, y'all. But y'all know this is the Record Pool, and we also gotta make sure y'all go on the website. This is therecordpool.com. Make sure y'all go like, subscribe, comment, do all those good things. Make sure y'all definitely look us up on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff. And make sure y'all hit us up on the gram. This is the Record Pool _ and my boy Chicago Realist got the 3 S's going for us.
Yeah. Support, subscribe, and share.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
So make sure y'all copy that Channel 19. We got it all going on, man. Shout out to Comcast. Shout out to all the platforms and all the streaming services. Shout out to the whole team. And, you know, I definitely love every single last one of these team members that work with us every time we film. So we appreciate y'all so much, man. So.
And you know, we drop once a week, so you know, just keep a lookout on the Record Pool YouTube channel.
I'm not gonna let y'all down.
Yeah.
So it's your girl Summertime Fan, y'all.
It's your boy Chicago Realist,
and we out. Peace.
Yeah.